Hello, lovely human beings. Thanks a lot for being here. If you're wondering why I didn't upload any video up until now, it is because I was like super busy with rehearsing my surprise face when I heard that Joe Biden decided to quit the race for the White House. He will not try to become president again. He made these announcements on social media. Of course, no public debate, no media invited, no journalists there. Just an announcement on social media. Well, interesting. But to be honest, I think that the fact that I was not surprised is not so much related to me. I think that nobody was surprised. We're all expecting this. First of all, taking into account that a lot of people from the Democratic Party were already talking about this, they were saying it publicly. So it was kind of the secret that everybody knows, but we all still try to pretend that it's a secret. If you remember George Clooney, he made an announcement, he said something on social media that, well, it would be good if Joe Biden quits the race for the White House. All that happened more often after the debate with Donald Trump, where we saw how things went. It was obvious that Trump, with his style, with his very provocative and intensive style, he had the upper hand on that discussion. Also, I would say that there were a lot of people who were actually questioning Joe Biden's ability after the summit, after the recent summit, when he, if you remember, he mistakenly said Putin instead of Zelensky. So after that moment, some people started to question his ability to be knowledgeable, his ability to, his self-awareness. They started to question if he actually is able to be a conscious human being, not to say a president. So, as I said, I was not surprised at all. It came as expected. The only thing that I would like to add to this is that I saw today a lot of people saying on social media and some opinionated articles saying that it was so brave of him to do a step back, to try to give a chance for somebody else. And I will do an analysis a little bit later who it might be that somebody else. So my answer on this would be that, well, you might think that he made the brave decision, but I doubt that he made the decision. Or, I'm trying to be nice and polite, but the point is that in his current state, I think we all doubt that he is able to make any decision. Like, sometimes it's when you look at him, the way he speaks and how he gets confused, how he's not able to decide if he should go right on or left. And I don't think that we can consider that he's, a little bit uncomfortable because he's not used to the media or to doing things in the public. I think that the reason it is because at this moment he indeed is in a state that he can't easily decide, like if he needs to pee. I'm not sure that he's in a state to decide if he should do it on the spot or wait to go home to do it at the toilet. I'll have to be honest on that. And of course, Donald Trump speculated this. We all know how it is Donald Trump, how provocative and intense he likes to be. His first comment after Biden made the announcement was that, well, I'm surprised that he was president up until now. He's the worst president in history. The problem is not that he quitted. The problem is that he was ever elected to be in the position of becoming the next president. So this is Trump being Trump, nothing new, nothing new under the sun. Well, I would like to comment a little bit about the next choice. Who will be next? My pick at this point, and I'm saying again at this point, would probably be Kamala Harris. I don't think that the Democrats at this point have another option rather than, playing the feminist card, playing the card of she will be the first woman to become president. I'm sure that they will make a hero out of zero, trying to make a thing out of her skin complexion, and they will play a lot this card again. And well, you are fighting Donald Trump. I mean, you can't have a better candidate to fight Donald Trump, because he's the kind of candidate that he is able to use all tools, all means. So play the victim, play the emotional card, play the vote for me, I'm a woman, I support women. Woman, if you want somebody to be on your side, choose me. And let's be honest, I mean, it's like you are trying to fight somebody who survived assassination attempt. You are trying to fight somebody who was shot, who was about to be shot in the head, and he stood up and said, "We are winning," and raised the fist up. To this kind of person, you can only bring a woman to play the emotional card, to bring, to try to balance the situation in a way that, okay, he's strong, he's intense, he's a man, he's a person of action, but look how nice I am. I'm a woman, I'm on your side, I understand all women, I'm fighting for human rights, while he's on the other side fighting against immigrants. He's heartless, he's not supporting immigrants. Also, this is the only way that you can find a balance between the two ways of addressing the elections. On the other side, Kamala Harris, if you do a simple Google search about her, you will see that she doesn't seem the sharpest knife in the drawer by any chance. You'll see that her declarations, the Venn diagrams, there were quite a few instances of her that would give us enough ground to question her intellectual abilities. But still, I think that at the moment, this is the card that they're going to use. Well, it's also a tough race. I mean, as I said, you are trying to fight somebody who survived being shot in the head. And he stood up the way he did. And he stood up and he spoke up. So, yes, this is what you have to fight. Just to sum up, because I don't want to keep much of your time. By the way, thanks a lot for following. Please be kind to also share, comment, let me know what you would like me to discuss next. My next post will be about nationalism. So thanks a lot for following again. Don't forget to share, like, subscribe. This helps me a lot, and it will be really helpful for me if you do this. But to sum up before we finish, no surprise with Biden's withdrawal. I suppose that Kamala would be the next one Kamala Harris would be the next one for the things I've mentioned earlier. And other than this, okay, at this point, fighting Trump will be really, really difficult because he has an emotional card and, let's say, some public support that it's 1 in a million. It's 1 in a million. What happened that day during the assassination attempt, it's out of this world. And it's definitely very difficult to fight that. Thanks a lot for watching. See you tomorrow. Don't forget to speak up. Thank you.